there everyone, and welcome to Northeast Iowa. Apologies that I sound a little off, but I have COVID, or had it earlier this week. I don't know how long it lasts. I'm feeling much better, but my voice is still a little off. But I wanted to share with you, I did a girls trip this last weekend. Yes, and while it was Sunday, coming home I didn't feel the best, but I didn't think it was anything but a head cold. So I was a little surprised on Tuesday when my husband was like, take this test. And it turned out I had COVID. But my girls trip was awesome. I went with two of my girlfriends and we had so much fun, so much laughter. It was just what the doctor ordered, and I can't wait to do it again. So we met in a city halfway between us because they live north of me, and then we just trekked over to the Madison, Wisconsin area. So one of the first stops we went to, and this stuff isn't going to be in order because I have everything everywhere. So, I saw this pattern at the backstiitch shop. It's a quilt shop, cross stitch shop. And I thought, ooh, it is really pretty. I thought this would be fun to have on my desk at work. And as you guys know, I've mentioned before, is I struggle during the winter holiday season with just emotions, and there's a backstory there I haven't ever went into, and I won't now, but I'm collecting projects for me to do during the time from Thanksgiving to Christmas and New Year's, just to make sure that I have some fun things to look forward to. So I've been wanting to do a spring table runner for work, so this fit the bill, so I was really happy to find it. And it ends up being 12.5 by 36.5, so that'll fit really well on my desk. And then in another shop, sorry for the crinkle, one of my friends found this fabric, and all of us were like, we should do a group project, what should we do? Because it was like everything that we all do, because we're all knitters, cross stitchers, quilters, some of us crochet. One of the ladies does spinning. She weaves her own yarn sometimes. So yeah, this fit us very well. So we decided, I don't have the pattern here. We decided we all have too many quilts, so that was kind of out. So I said, what about a bag? And I went and found a bag pattern. It's really super cute. It'll be like this, and then it'll have like a triangle of the green behind it, and then we're all gonna do green handles. So that is really cute. And then I got this to also go on the inside, and then I'll probably use some of this for pockets too, or else something that I have. So there's that. It was a hoot gathering all this fabric because we found one and I was like, you guys can use that one, but that makes it look really old lady, and I don't want to be an old lady. And we all laughed because we're all over 50, so we're technically old ladies. But yeah, it was super fun. And then I found this cute little book. I love Cave Facet, and just even if I do nothing other than cut out images, $2.50 was worth it. And oh, I know this isn't everyone's taste, but I have those two fabrics in a quilt, actually. So yeah, it is decorations on how to make pillows. Where's one of my favorites? This one, I love the centers of the flowers. I can't get, I like the color blocking idea too. And then this one, I love me polka dots. So there's that. I don't know where to put stuff. And then I found some needles for 90 cents. They're quilting betweens and hand applique, so I'm not sure if they're gonna work. I want to do English paper piecing. And then we went to Kismet Books in Verona, Wisconsin, and the clerk highly recommended this Terry Pratchett book, Going Postal. I told her I liked fairy books and stuff like that, so she said she loved this, and it has become a frequent read for her. So she sold me with those words. And then she also mentioned that Good Omen, there's a TV series, I don't know if it's on Netflix, but Terry Pratchett also does some of the writing for that. So I was interested to hear about that, and might be something my husband and I check out. And then we went to Chili's for supper one night, and I told everyone, can I have your, oh, we got 4. Can I have your Chili's bags? So they saved them for me. And then I'm looking, I've never had these before, so they'll be fun to alter or not and just put in a journal. And then I got like the Walgreens one. And then, oh, this was my favorite quilt store. We went to Bar Quilts in Middleton, Wisconsin on our way home. And I mean, they have like they're the biggest modern store in the Madison area. This, I believe, is oh, and I didn't get the selvage. I believe this is Tula Pink, but I'm not positive. It might be just Free Spirit fabric, but I love that. This I got for another project that I picked up. Little trees, and I needed a background like this, so that's what that'll be. This was just a cute little thing to pick up at the cash register. It is Ruby Star Society. It's called Picture Book. So it got me with the strawberries. That's another strawberry. There's little flowers, little strawberries, plaid. Yeah, I don't know what I'll make with this. It could be another spring project. And then I got this. Yeah, pre-cuts always leave the crap. For my polka dot project. I'll get back to that. This is very convoluted. I should have just put things in order. But yeah, I was super happy to find this dotty fabric. And then I picked up this pattern. It's called Modern Holiday by Cluck Cluck Sew. I love the Ghostbuster, not Ghostbuster, Pac-Man-ish ghosts. At a different quilt store, I actually saw this made up with like a black print on the back, and then all the ghosts were white, and I really liked that. But I'm considering making just one Pac-Man to go on my desk at work, because I think that would be hilarious. And then they have this pattern actually made up on the bed as you walk in the store, and I was like, this would be the best scrap buster. So it's by Persimmon Dreams. The finished quilt is 70 by 90, and it's all flying geese and then like a ribbon-ish half square triangle border. But she just had like all the different colors. Let's see, it's like you need a dark, a medium, and a light, and so many squares of each. So yeah, that'll be a fun one. I'm looking forward to digging into my scraps once I start feeling better. And getting that one started. Let's see. This is gonna make noise. I'm gonna pause and be back. Alright, I'm back. So, because I was the driver, I felt safe picking up glassware on our vacation. Yeah, even if I wasn't, I would have. So I picked this up. It's a Pioneer Woman little like gravy pitcher. It was only $1.70, but I loved the florals. I want to use it as like a desk, as like a vase on my desk at work. And then I couldn't decide between these two. I thought they were the same. Maybe they're a little different, but the turquoise and the red, I thought I could use both at different times in the year. Oh, this one is bigger. Look at that. Cool. So they were both $2.30, but I didn't think that was a bad price. Again, I'll use them as vases on my desk at work. So, really glad that Kelly talked me into getting both. Alright, I already done that. Now, yeah. Let's just say that we found the St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores, and we had fun. So I found this. It's actually a plastic tablecloth, and I want to use it. It's smaller than the one that I have, and it's a different pattern. This is like a table runner size, but I want to use it for coffee dyeing paper. I still need to try that. That should be one of my Christmas time holiday things. And it was $1, guys. How could I not? This was actually not at one of those. It was a different thrift store that we went to, but still. Yeah, I thought that was a good buy. And then I found this little basket at that same place. And I've been looking for something to put on the arm of my chair to put some things in, so this fit the bill. It did have like a fabric thing inside of it, but it was stained and stuff, so I kind of put it aside. We'll see if I decide to make my own or just leave it like this. And then at the St. Vincent de Paul for 90 cents, I found this, and I'm sorry, but stud pinnacle cards cracked me up. And then the original packaging, yes please. Another deck of cards for 90 cents. I thought she was cute, very, very 70s looking. Then I also found Animal Rummy, also 90 cents. I don't see a year on the box, but they looked like vintage characters. So, oh, we got a 10 of something. Oh, that's really pretty. So yeah, there's that. I don't know if it's a full deck or not. I will use it for junk journaling, so it didn't matter. We went to, it was Lynn's Cross Stitch or Lynn's Crafts or something like that in Madison. And they had these two, they were like $2 a piece, which I thought was pretty cheap, and I'd never seen them in the wild before. So I grabbed a blue and a clear just to see what I thought. I will say I've started using the blue and it's really smooth. I was not expecting that. I don't know how else to explain it. I do kind of like that. And then also there I found this this bottle and tip assortment that I wanted to try out. I keep getting my tips clogged, so I thought, I don't remember how much this was, but it was worth it to me to spend that much. It was under like $7. Let's see, I found this little invitation and envelope with stickers. There's 10 pieces supposedly, but I thought that would make nice pages, and for $1, I thought it was worth it. Oh, I found this art stencil at that Lynn store too, and I just couldn't pass it up. I love that very, very much. This is not for me. I do not like this team. This is for my husband. Yeah, I had to laugh. We walk into the St. Vincent de Paul, and all the Packers stuff is 50% off, and as a dutiful wife, I'm looking to see if I can find anything that my husband would like, and this woman is like, oh my gosh, I gotta get ready for football season, and she's picking up flags and this and that. She's like, are you ready for football? And I was like, yes, I am, because I'm a Vikings fan. But I did not tell her that. Not in like the heart of Green in Madison. This is another book that I picked up at that Kismet Books. It's by Hannah Nicole Mayer. The girls said this was really good, and I saw it on TikTok a lot, that people finished it in a day. It was so good. But it is the second book in a series, and I was just coherent enough to remember that I had the second book and put an order in for the first book, but it won't get here until Sunday. So I'm a little sad. That would have been fun to read this weekend. And then I found this pattern, Atkinson Designs. She's actually from Iowa. I don't think I have this one, but I liked how it had the big blocks to put in like my big floral fabrics or other big prints that I have. So I was super excited to get that. And then, so I found these tally cards. It was like all of them for $1.70. Oh, there's Thomas Kincaid. I've seen people use these in junk journals, so I thought I would grab some and then I can share some. This I was super excited about. I don't know what it is about Paris, but I have a fascination with it. I love the Eiffel Tower, and when I saw these postcards, it was like a couple bucks. I just went ahead and got it, and these are thick. These are not thin. These are thicker than most of our postcards. So yeah, I thought that would be fun to have. Yeah, $1.20. Just for the Paris, the Eiffel Tower one would be fun. And then I found these Boyd's Bears invitations and envelopes. I don't know what they look like, so let's open it up. My husband's name is actually Boyd, and I collected Boyd's Bears and Friends. They used to have a little girl collection. I forget what they were called, but I collected them before I met him, so I thought it was hilarious that his name was Boyd. But yeah. Alright. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, this is like handmade paper. These are nice. Let's party. We're having a birthday party and you're invited. Cute. Those will be fun to craft with. Oh, itchy nose. Oh, this is Lynn's Supplies for Creative People. Yeah, I told my friends it's a good thing I don't live there because that's where all my money would go. She had cross-stitch supplies. She had junk journaling. She had, like, art. Like, what am I trying to say? Paint. Like, the professional paint. Like, acrylics and oils and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. I might have to pause again and blow my nose. I'm just trying to clear off my desk a little bit. Because, yeah. Sorry for the headshot. I'm telling you, we scored at these places. Oh, here's the liner for that basket. I did save all my paper bags from all the stores, and then I gotta figure out a craft to do with a 6-pack beer holder. So, if you're ever in Wisconsin, this is only sold in Wisconsin. If you ever know somebody that's going there, you have to get the Spotted Cow beer. It doesn't say that. That is my absolute favorite. I do not like most beers. There's just something about Spotted Cow that's different. It doesn't leave a beer taste in my mouth, and I really like it. But New Glarus Brewing, only in Wisconsin. Spotted cow. Okay, I found this little pack of lace. I didn't even dig into it to see what it was. I just grabbed it because it was only $1. So we got, ooh. So this is like applique off the front of a dress. It has some very nice beads and stuff. So that'll be pretty to cut apart and craft with. There's a lot of this really fine lace, which will be great on my tags and stuff. And then there's this pretty lace. Cool. That was well worth $1. Apologies again for all the crinkles and stuff. I don't know where I put stuff. Excuse me. And then oh, this is not what I thought it was. It was only 50 cents. I should have read the thing because there were multiple patterns, but I liked the little kid patterns. So this is actually a banner. How fun is that? I had this pattern. Oh my gosh. All the purples. Oh gosh. Yeah, that was fun. I can use that or I can disassemble it. Wonder how long it is. And then I found this bridge set. I have no idea what that means, but it was $1. So let's dig in. Oh, there's different ones. Well, they didn't like this one, or they liked it the most because I didn't really play with it. Cool. That'll be fun additions to my junk journals. And then I found this vintage-ish looking paper. Not notebook paper, not journaling paper. Stationery. Still in the original box, it looks like. And that was $1.20. Books there were a little bit more expensive at the St. Vincent de Paul. These I got at the first store we went to. I don't remember what it was, but it was buy one, get one for books. So I picked up Dr. Seuss, One Fish, Two Fish. I wanted a book kind of the size that Carrie had made me a journal with, so that was fun. Monsters Inc. We love this. Tawny Scrawny Lion. I liked that. Love You Mommy. This one has some layer. It's from 1999. So there's that. The Quizzer Cat. The Cat's Quizzer. This one feels well loved. I didn't even really flip through it. And then I found this little Cinderella mini book. So I thought that was cute. And then this meat kit. It's American Girl. I forget when Kit was. Kit was in 1934. So that was kind of during the heart of the Great Depression. My mom was born in 1935, so I find that era kind of interesting to see like what my mom grew up with to what we have nowadays, which to me is just insane. So, and then I want to make an American Girl style journal so I can use pieces of this in that. And the bag keeps going. I got this. Here's all my paper bags. And then we're down to fabric. So I'll save all that for different. I found these heavy duty craft envelopes for 90 cents. They're the 4.5 by 10 3/8. So I thought those would be fun to try to put in a journal. And then I found this postcard paper, which I just thought was really pretty, and it was $1.20. These were all $1.20, I think. This is Day Runner pages. These are all like 8.5 by 11, so they'd just be easy to put in like we do ledger paper. This was a book that I found. This, the matte photo paper, I thought for $1.70 for a whole box. I would give it a try and see how I like it for printing digitals on. Wow, I can tell I haven't used my voice very much. And then this was resume envelopes, 9 by 12. So those would be fun, I think, to just do this as the journal cover. But we'll see. And then I found another planner. This was a little bit different for $1.20. And then this, address labels. Sometimes people print stuff on labels and then you can just peel it off. And I need to remember what it is, because I usually didn't have them, so I didn't really pay attention. And then this, I just picked up because it's the Westminster Abbey. And I thought it'd be fun to have and read. And it was only 99 cents. So I thought that was cool. And then, again, excuse the head. So, I'm gonna stand up, make sure I'm still recording. Sorry if you heard my drink. My friends and I had taken a road trip last summer down to Missouri Star Quilt Company. And one thing that we had trouble with was our bags all looked the same. So we always had to go through the bag to see whose bag it was. So I was shopping for bags and I found these giant, cute, like they're kind of heavy duty. The straps are kind of but it worked for our trip. And they're huge, like all this stuff was in that bag. So they're huge. So I got a different print for each of us. My friend Kelly got the hummingbirds and my friend Jill got flowers, and then I got the medallions. So it was perfect because then we each knew whose bag was what, and then when we bought things we could just chuck it in our bag. So that worked out great. And I'm really happy that I thought of it. Alright. So we went to New Glarus, which is where the beer is that I really like. And they have a new quilt shop. The YouTuber Happy Little Stitcher has a shop in New Glarus that I just opened. It's called the Happy Little Stitch Shop. And she carries a lot of Lori Holt. So I got the B Vintage, which you can kind of see the colors. And then I found this Simply Delightful, which again had the colors that I like. So I picked those two things up. I thought they were fun. And then I picked up this just Moda Basic. I liked the prints, the more techie kind of prints. So I can use those for a project that I want to do this fall. And then I said I had picked up those polka dots. So at the first store I was at, I found these two prints, which are great dotty fabrics. And I was like, oh, this is what I'm going to collect for my whole trip. Well, it didn't work out that way, but it's all good. So I got another dot, and then I found some checks. I thought I could do dots and checks, and that would be cute. I have not done this, so I want to see what this looks like between these two. Ooh, that really comes off as orange now. But it'll be fine. It will be fine. Because I don't know what I'm doing with these. I didn't get as many as I thought I would. So looks like I got 3 and 3, so 6. Well, I could make a quilt with that. It would be kind of boring with all the dots. And then Iowa does a shop hop every year, and then they put out fabric, and I love this one. So I asked for a fat quarter at the one shop, and she goes, here is just a half yard you can have. She didn't have very much of the fabric left. I think that's why she did that. But yeah, I'm excited. I really like that. And then, sorry, I know all the crinkles. One of the reasons I started quilting was for 30s fabrics. I love them. Without a doubt, they're my favorite. So I picked up these 2 fat quarters, and then I also picked up this, it's like half a layer cake. A layer cake is a 10-inch square, a bunch of 10-inch squares, and usually there's 32 or 40 or 42, I can't remember. It's 40 or 42, not 30. But this one's only 20, so, but still, it'll be fine. I'm sure I can put things with it. So this is very 30s-esque. So yeah, I can use this in my 30s project. So I'm really happy with that. Sorry for the crinkles. And then at one of my new favorite shops in Prairie du Chien, it's called Front Porch Quilts. They had this fabric, and I just love the vintagey ornaments. So again, I'm looking to do something for Christmas with it. Not sure. I ended up getting 2 yards instead of just a yard. It was on sale, so it was worth it. But yeah, I have to figure out a project for that. If any of y'all are quilters and have ideas, shoot them over. And if you're not a quilter and see an idea, let me know. And then this. So I found these 5-inch squares. One of the quilt stores that we went to, they are having an estate sale outside, and these are I want to say this is real feed sack fabric because it doesn't feel like regular cotton. I was thinking of doing my hexagon project with these, getting started while I was on the trip, but I just didn't feel like it. And then, so I picked up this at one store. I picked up these at another store, and these are 1.5 on the side, I think it is. So it's a pretty big hexie, but that makes quilts go faster. So when I thought I was doing this, I picked up this peachy pinky thread so that I could do it, and then I picked up these between needles to also do this. But my problem, some of these needles are just short, and I have pudgy fingers. My 5th grade band teacher told me so. She told me that I had too pudgy of fingers to play the flute, that I would be a better clarinet player, and I was. So anyway, I picked up these for 90 cents to see if they were kind of longer than the ones that I had, if I liked them better, for my English paper piecing project. And this is not the first time that I'm going to try English paper piecing. I tried it, and I've tried it 2 other times, and it hasn't stuck. So we'll see. So that, my friends, is all the stuff that I found on my travels last weekend. And let me tell you, we laughed so hard, so long. It is one of the best trips I've ever been on. We were just giggling like 5-year-old boys. It was awesome. We stayed at a Hampton Inn, so they had a nice big area that you could use to like play games and stuff at night, or it's the seating area for breakfast, but it was really nice. So we sat down there after breakfast, and then one night we sat down there playing 5 Crowns. I hadn't played that before. It's kind of like rummy. You need straights and runs, or runs and pairs. You had to have 3 for a run or 3 for a pair, and you get 3 cards and you go up to kings, whatever, like 13, I think. So yeah, it was super fun. We laughed a lot because Jill always wins, and we beat her twice, and it was awesome. So yeah, good times with good friends. You can't beat it. Well, I hope that you all have a great crafty week, and I really enjoyed chatting with you. Bye!